You're watching Capital Connection from the Illinois State Capitol.
Before we go, in the way of goodbyes, I owe so many of you so much. And thank you for tuning in and watching Capital Connection for these last 5 years and 2 months. It has been a privilege and a high honor to join you on Sunday mornings and try and hold accountable our most powerful politicians or the people who would seek that power. Over the years, many of you have asked me about my personal political views. Some of you have even assumed that you already knew them. Perhaps my favorite comment among the many that came flooding in recent weeks as I announced my pending departure was this one from Joe on Facebook. He wrote, quote, "I never got a sure sense what your personal politics are." In sake of full transparency, frankly, that's because I don't always know what they are. Now, that's not to say I don't have opinions or I don't form opinions. That would be ridiculous. In a job like this, on the front row of writing the first draft of history, we're exposed to some of the most passionate people as they make their most persuasive arguments in this building, trying to change the laws. And you'd have to be a robot not to form some opinion. But our job is not to impose the opinion of a reporter on its viewer. Our job is simply to try and translate those stories to you in a way that gives everybody a voice. I know if I have political opinions, they are these. I believe in a free speech and the free press. I believe in the function that it can carry out, and I believe in a country or a society as wealthy as ours, we should place a much higher value on good hard work. Outside of that, shouldn't politics and policies adapt and change with the times to fit the issue of the day? You wouldn't use a hammer to perform a brain surgery, and you wouldn't take a scalpel to a construction site to build a home, and yet that's just how silly some of us look when it comes to politics, clinging to yesterday's solutions to try and fix tomorrow's changing problems. I don't know the answers. That's always been up front. Arrogance assumes an answer, when curiosity just asks questions. So my parting thoughts, yes, the press has a lot to account for and many ways to improve. But as you look for those reporters, those outlets, those programs that you trust, ask yourself, are the politicians on that program and the reporters in that chair asking the questions doing that, asking questions, seeking to learn more, or trying to persuade you to think like them? I hope I've done the former, and I thank you sincerely for watching. After all, we all have a lot left to learn. That does it for me on Capital Connection. I hope you'll be right back here watching next Sunday as Cole Hankey takes over. For Capital Connection, one last time, I'm Mark Maxwell. Stay connected to the Capitol all week. Follow us on Twitter at CapConnectIL or watch reports from our Capitol team on WCIA 3. You can also find us on Facebook or WCIA.com.